glorious It's Christopher show. We'll set off your awesome alliteration alarms as we hear more fantastic footy facts from me. And we'll finally get around to discussing the events at the weekend of Loftus Road, which will no doubt be fun.
Yes, okay. Well, listen, you can contact us by flicking a passing stranger on the earlobe and pretending it was a bee and that they're endangered, or alternatively, you can use more conventional methods. Contact us on Facebook, facebook.com/the MooCamp. Tweet us using the hashtag the MooCamp during the show. Text 88885, but remember to start your message with, what's the point of a wasp? Or else it won't reach us. Or you can text direct to the studio on 07848 930396.
But don't email us.
Do you notice I didn't read the email out that
I
time?
did.
No, you see.
Jim Arderdown,
Oh, hang on. We got some
who
text
was
tweets coming in.
formerly of Coffee Hall, has texted in to say that we're on our own. He's blocked her, though he's not able to block the pictures out of his mind anyway, but at least there are no new ones, which is some sort of nice thing to think about. Carl from MK1 has texted in to say that the fans were different class on Saturday. Harry from Private Drive has texted in to say that he's not holding out much hope right now and that we need a real magician. Ron from the Bungalow has texted in to say that he intends to pull a funny face for a slightly overextended period. And Hermione from West Bletchley has texted something other about equality, but we didn't listen because she's just a girl.
Right
Kitchen.
on, thank you. Is that Kitchen? This just in. Following the rumours of crowd trouble in the Don's End at Loftus Road on Saturday, Don's boss Carl Kral Robinson took time out of his busy schedule shouting at players to give his side of the story. Explaining to a packed press conference at Stadium Colin MK this morning, Crobbo explained that he saw a whole host of fans of other clubs parachute into the stadium with about 20 minutes to go. They wore other clubs' colours and sung songs that told of the successes of those other clubs. Then they were beastly to our own fans and tricked them into being beastly right back, only to be helicoptered out of there as fast as they jolly well could be. More on this once we've tracked down the helicopter flight path. It's time for Jer's Footy Facts.
Right, you ready for this?
Yes, we're ready for this.
Jesus Navas is not actually the son of God, but only the nephew of the Archangel Michael on his father's side, once removed. And that is a fact.
That's a footy fact. Excellent. Thank you very much. Ideas that we've rejected this week. We decided not to go with about 1,000 fight-related puns because we didn't think it would be tasteful. We decided not to include a 40-minute section on just how great Gary Newman was, and indeed is, primarily due to the fact that we'd like somebody still to be listening at the end of the show. And we decided not to go with a feature where we interviewed players in appropriate places for their names. For example, we could interview Carl Baker in a bakery. Once we'd established that the only player available this week was Dean Lewington, we decided against it. Oh, come on, that's worth more than a... fair enough.
Right, we all know how difficult it is to plan ahead without accurate forecasting, so we are proud to support the Bovril Forecast, brought to you by those lovely people at Forecast, turning the future one cup at a time. And the forecast this week is stormy on the whole, but blowing itself out.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Desi Vibes is Milton Keynes' exclusive Bollywood show on Seclo Sounds. You hear the best in Bollywood tunes, entertainment gossip and local event news. Join me every Sunday 6 till 8 p.m. for Desi Vibes on Seclo Sounds. Community radio from Milton Keynes.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds. And we had a match on Saturday. Probably time we talk about it.
We did.
Hands?
Hand.
No hand.
Hand.
I was on the way from London seeing Gary Newman to Manchester to see Gary
Quite
Newman.
honest with you, you didn't miss much.
No,
I didn't miss much.
Did
we
anything
were
happen?
rubbish.
Not a lot.
Well, actually, I say we were rubbish, but they were actually got to a point about 20 minutes from the end, well, just before we conceded the first goal, where I thought, we're playing so bad and they just can't kill us, and we're actually going to nick a point here.
I did genuinely, I agree with you, I genuinely honestly thought we were going to see that out. What's the name of that big fella they had up front again? Can't remember his name.
J. Emmanuel Thomas.
Oh, yes.
He is worth more than all our entire squad put together.
And we were chasing him in the summer and last summer as well.
That was a rather good goal, I think he scored.
It was. You know what? That's what it took. Was a bit of like, although we were playing quite bad, they never looked like they were actually going to break us down by standard play through the defence, or whatever. But that's what it took. And in fairness, they got it and they beat us.
Their second goal. Do you remember it? That cross-field, like past that guy, done it?
Yeah. The good,
unbelievably good.
The moment Phillips got touched, at the moment
yeah.
Phillips got hold of that ball, he was never going to lose it. Ran right for a very well placed.
I don't know why we're bigging them up. You know, they beat us 3-0, but I think we just got.
It was quite a strange game, actually. It was quite a strange game.
We'd got a bit tired towards the end, you know, as if we
definitely.
just think, this is just boring now. We just was giving up now. That's genuinely how it felt.
Simon Churchill. How?
He done a good save, though, old matey, old Greenie.
No, he didn't. He only saved it because Simon Church shot at him and didn't actually shoot around him.
He still saved it, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but
that was a good save, Al.
Yeah, I would have saved that, man.
If he hadn't let his country down, which I thought was just well done for letting your country
It's funny,
down.
every time I kept singing that, I kept turning around and going, I quite like Rob Green. I don't know why I'm singing it. It wasn't his fault.
That was a good save, and I'm not having that any other way. It's a good save. It was a good shot, and it was a good save.
No, it wasn't.
If he'd hit it with his...
He could have squared it as well. I think it was Reeves that was in the middle.
Right, I think
Somebody
that's
with blonde hair. He could have squared it into the middle and it would have been an open goal as well. So.
If he'd have gone the other way, then he would have scored, but he didn't make you save that. It was a good save. And then, with about 10 minutes to go, what happened then?
Don't know, mate. What happened? You were there, Brando.
I was not. So yes, I could pretend I was if it would help. Yeah, I mean, there was obviously stuff that happened. I don't want to causing problems for anyone on this one.
It's not very fair to go right into, because as I said, it's pending. But what I'll say was several men who never been seen before, trying to cause trouble throughout, found it through young lads who were trying to watch the game, and avalanche of people forward, people falling over, and then when they finally get to people, they've battered them. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, obviously, because
some people facing the consequence who don't deserve it, but that's life.
Anyone in particular? No, it's the frustration thing. This sort of stuff is going to happen to us as we go as a club.
The higher up the leagues you go,
the less successful we get. It starts to create an environment where it's easy for tempers to fray and things, and it's
we've had it before, and I've never seen anything.
No, absolutely. I'm not excusing it in any way, shape, or form. I
have never seen that at Milton Keynes. I've seen some guys falling out with one another, but I've never seen anything like that. To be quite honest.
Yeah. It's just stupid. It will never happen again. Believe me. It will. People like that won't be travelling, and the people who are involved, who have had their, who've been involved in it, will, not be sitting near people who might be kicking off like that.
Yeah.
Like I said,
anyway, moving on for that.
I think so.
It would have been stupid if we hadn't talked about it. So there you go.
But it was. Just quickly talking about the game. Just one last thing I wanted to say.
You said you didn't want to talk about it. Come on.
No. Cole Robinson said something along the lines of QPR didn't play any football and they weren't that good. They battered us stats wise and just on the pitch. Really, they didn't think they were actually going to score. Thought we were going to nick it, but stats wise and everything else, battered us all end of the pitch.
It's a lovely little ground. I really like going there. I love that ground. It's a great place to go and watch football. I'm thinking of getting a season 2.
It's because they got Rangers in the name. Didn't get away with being called Jersey again.
Yeah, it's good, dude. The old Bears.
Anyway.
Okay, alright, thanks for that. Right, what's left?
Nothing, because there's like 5 minutes to go of the show. Loads of stuff, we'll just have to really get it in, blah, 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 and there'll be all that stuff. There'll be tons of stuff, but we won't fit it in.
Okay.
This just in, following his recent call-up for an England international squad cap, Bamidele Jermaine Call Me Dele Ali has forwarded the following communique. Class. I told you I was class, and if you don't believe me, then you can all lick my boots. My boots. Can't even clean my boots. And if you don't clean them right, then you can kiss my... Ask me where I learnt my trade. I should have read this first. And if you don't believe me, then you can also... Lucky I was born in MK, because if I was in KT1, my trade would go astray. More on this once I can learn how to read something, and when we can get it into a terrace chant.
I've been trying to get these into the show for ages, and you probably know about them already, but just a few tweets we picked up. This was from Didcot Town after the 14, or during and after the 14-0 victory we had over there. They at 14-0 down on 85 minutes, tweeted, just a reminder that if tonight's game ends in a draw, extra time and penalties will follow. They then put one up that says, tonight's game worked out 62 pence a goal, and who says non-league football isn't value for money? And then, there was something about reading the match report, and they were tweeting, do we have to? Big respect for Didcot Town. You need to check them out and follow them, because they were kind of good. Yes.
Sister club now.
Let's play Spot the Ball.
We've had one guess for Spot the Ball, and guess who it's from? It's from Malcolm. And guess what? He's got it right. He says, is it in A6? And yes, it is, Malcolm. Well done. More badges on the way.
Badges, Malcolm.
He is. I've got a kind of feeling that we're going to have to start setting up a shop for him somewhere or something. Okay, this has been in the script for ages as well. Let's get it out of the way.
Oi, oi. Who's doing it?
I think you are. You seemed excited.
Well, I'll do it. As you know, the Dons are the most popular club in the country, and Pete Winky Winkleman is not only the most popular chairman in the low leagues, but possibly the most popular man in football. But just how widespread is Winky's fame, and who exactly loves Winky? We've carried out some research, and we can now say that Rock Hudson, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Magic Johnson, Ben Johnson, Uncle Ben, the man from Uncle, Manfred Mann, the Brotherhood of Man, the Isle of Man, Isa St. Clair, Claire Grogan, Ian Beale, Peter Brossathwaite, and trying to turn page so I could find something. And Peter Pettigrew all really love Winky. Unfortunately, there were two people that we didn't manage to reach out to and get an answer from this week. Cilla Black didn't return our call, and now she never will. And David Bowie pretended he was out. That was absolutely horrible, whoever written that.
Which one? David Bowie pretended he was out. Oh, thank you. It was kind of topical some time ago.
He might have been in.
He might have just been pretending.
It was topical when it was
Bowie screens calls. I've heard that about him. Okay, right, we've got a couple of minutes. Let's just prepare ourselves. We have a match on Saturday. Hello, welcome to Hull. What are we expecting?
I'm expecting me to stand up and shout Judas every time their goalkeeper picks the ball up.
Who is their goalkeeper?
Alan
He's
McGregor.
A Judas person.
A Judas person. And what makes him a Judas person?
Because his first name is Judas
off.
McGregor.
He mugged off Rangers when they went in the pits.
Okay. This is Scottish football, yeah?
Scottish humour. Judas.
Okay, right, what else? Have we played him before?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
I think we won like 4-0 there once.
Under Wilson.
No, I think we won like 3-2 or something. I can't remember.
I don't think I did win.
But, we won and we took about 20 fans.
The year that
and Eisel scored.
Got promoted to the championship as champions, Hull finished second runners-up.
Okay.
So how did that work out for Luton? Not good.
Not good. Certainly not good.
At all.
Just quickly, John Flanagan said, check out Beach House today. Exquisite. After Camden Paul's recommendation.
Okay, I will.
I'm not going on Saturday. I'm going to go and watch Spectre.
You're going to put your feet up? Yeah.
Spectre.
Okay. You do that. You do that, mate.
Take the week off.
Yeah.
Take the week off.
I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm intrigued. I think, we just have to go and enjoy it whatever happens. And that's the bit that's hard.
Oh, we've also got a game next Tuesday.
Have we got a game next Tuesday? I didn't even check.
Charlton.
And now I reckon if we don't beat them, we are in trouble.
Is that home or away?
Home.
Okay.
I think
Tuesday, are you?
I think it's going to be so MK Dons to beat Hull quite convincingly, actually, and then us party about how that's going to be the turnaround to our season, and then lose 1-0 at home in the 85th minute to Charlton.
I would be more surprised if that's not what happens.
Yeah. That sounds brilliant. Okay, so
they've
predictions
sacked
for
manager Hull. Not Hull.
Charlton.
Predictions for Hull, I'm going to go 3-0 to us.
3-1 to us.
Okay, I'll go 3-0 to them. And predictions for Charlton?
0-1 to them.
I'm going 2-0 to us.
I'm going 3-0 to them.
Let's make this up. I don't really believe it. I can't remember what I said.
I'm not listening anyway. No one else is, so it kind of works okay. Listen, you've been listening to the MooCamp Radio Show. We're rather pleased about it. Have a great week. We will see you next week, and we hope wonderful things happen to you. All right? Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture and much more to 84,000 people every month. Plus news, views and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse, and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk.